Tonight, officials in South Tucson announced a new campaign aiming to clean up the streets that have become hotspots for crime and drugs. Doing so through a community-led program to put boots on the ground to identify hotspots for those drugs and criminal activities.
13 News reporter Sean Mahoney joining us live from City Hall in South Tucson, where the launch event took place earlier this evening. Sean.
Yeah, well, Dan, Mary, the project is being called the Defend Nuestro Barrio campaign. It's a 4-week Citizens Patrol pilot program aiming to prevent fentanyl use in the community and alert community members of ICE raids within the city limits. And while city leaders say that they've been trying to address these problems for years, they say that community members taking crime and the problem of drug use into their own hands will make this project a success.
Drug use in South Tucson has been a problem for years, but it's something officials say hasn't been easy to address.
Our resources are limited. There's a huge strain on our budget.
Which is why community leaders started the Defend Nuestro Barrio campaign to get the community involved in this effort.
Went out and knocked every single door in South Tucson, let them know about this event, let them know about the initiative. I do think that that'll give us more at a chance of success.
One of the main points is to identify fentanyl use in the city limits, a lot of which is centered around the homeless population, and something Valenzuela says is an effort to work with them to get resources.
What we're not trying to do here is criminalize homelessness, but we are not going to tolerate the disrespect of our community.
Which residents at the event agreed was a problem in the city.
We don't do it, it's just going to get uglier for us, and we don't want that. We want to be able to walk the street like back in the day.
However, some critics of the initiative worry about the engagement with the homeless population in this effort, something we asked leaders at Casa Maria.
With people, with unhoused community members in the area, they didn't really seem that interested. They didn't give us feedback. They just said like, okay, cool, like we hear that's what you guys are doing.
Leaders say having the police support will open more avenues to get drug use out of the community.
We have noticed that the places that they're congregating have no trespassing signs. So right there, that's something that we can get them on, if needed.
But in a way that brings the community together.
They're real people. They're families. They live in our communities. And our approach is not hostile.
Another aspect of the program is protecting the community from what leaders say are, quote, racist attacks from ICE. The South Tucson police chief spoke about it at the event, and Mayor Valenzuela says while there have only been a few raids, it's a growing concern.
The fear is very real. Some of our families are hiding. We want to prevent them from coming, and we're here to help them.
The program sets patrols twice a week for the next 4 weeks and is something leaders say is just the first step to addressing these problems.
But it's really one of those things where until you put it in practice, you don't know for sure if like this is the best way to go about it or if it's something you got to revisit.
Now, at this evening's event, the city of South Tucson received a $1 million donation from the Pascua-Yaqui tribe for public safety, which Mayor Valenzuela says will certainly help with this initiative. Reporting live in South Tucson, Sean Mahoney, 13 News.